everyone, I just filmed an eyebrow tutorial. Now I'm just going to show you how I do my false eyelashes. And I just want to make a disclaimer in the beginning of the video. This video is not for someone who's allergic to latex because we are using latex glue. So do not use latex, especially around your eye, if you're allergic to latex. There are latex-free lash glues, however, I'm not familiar with them, so I would just do a little bit of research online. So yeah. And if you want to see how I do my eyebrows, just click on the screen right here or in the description bar, and let's begin. And I did forget to mention that the thicker the line of the false eyelash, the harder it will be to kind of mold onto your eyelid. So I recommend a thinner one like the ones I'm about to recommend in this video. Normally what eyelashes I would like to use are the demi ones by Ardell, the 120 ones in black. But today I'm going to use the natural ones, and Ardell has such great lashes for such a cheap price, and you could reuse them like 4 times. You probably could reuse them more than that, but usually I reuse them like 3 to 4 times. Or if I'm really lazy, I just throw them out. So here's a little cheat tip for you guys who suck at applying eyelashes. You could just use an eyeliner and just very thinly or thickly line your lash line. I can't think. Could use any kind of eyeliner you want, but I'm just gonna use this nano liner or ultrafine precision liquid liner, and that way if you apply your lash line a little bit too far up, you can't even tell, because that will just look like your eyelash line. I'm gonna do a little bit of makeup. Well, let's actually begin lining my eyes. My lash line. That sounds weird. And for this look, I'm gonna decide to wing out my eyeliner because I have such a simple eye look on. You see, I love like felt tip marker eyeliners, but they just dry out so quickly. The 2 lash glues that are my all-time favorite, I've tried so many different lash glues, and I found that the Duo lash glue just lasted on the longest. I don't like the Ardell one. The Ardell one just, in my opinion, sucks. But this has lasted for hours, like at dance, and great for like stage makeup, lash glue, and anything, and everyday makeup use. So I recommend this. I'm just gonna dot this on top of like a little makeup thing. This is just my eyebrow powder and just a little dot. You don't need that much, like that's all you need. Do you see that little dot? And it comes out gray, and it does have like a funky smell. Although I feel like the gray one just doesn't have that strong of a scent. Or maybe I'm just used to it. The first mistake a lot of people do is they don't trim their eyelashes. I'm not talking about the length, like actually trimming the length of your eyelashes. I'm talking about the width, because everyone has different widths. I do know a few people, and that's very, very rare, where it actually fits perfectly, but that's because they have a wider eye. I do have a less wide eye, so I do have to cut it. So you just take it from the outer part and you put it on, estimate on your eyelash, like, is that the right length? And you don't want it poking past right here, because that's when it gets really uncomfortable, and that's when your eyes start watering. I already have mine trimmed. Don't use like a big scissor. Like one of these smaller scissors will do a better job because it's more precise. Yeah, don't use this, use this. I mean, you could, I've done it. You might cut a little bit more than you wanted to. The outer edges of the eyelash is longer, so that's where you put it on the outer part. Some of them are equal length, but rarely. Those are for more natural looks, but this is a little bit more glamorous natural. So I take my tweezer. With the back of it, I take my lash glue and dot it a very, very thin layer or strip of lash glue will do. If you put a lot on, that is when it starts looking really bad. take my tweezers. They sell like specific tweezers for eyelashes, but like really, as long as you have like a normal pair of tweezers, you're good. So you're just gonna let it dry for like a good 30 seconds. They say 20 seconds, but I wait like 30 seconds. If you don't wait for the glue to get tacky, then that's when you get those weird slip and slides. I'm just gonna look kind of down and place it right on top and press the center. And then I'm just gonna take the outer part and then press it in to the inner part. Hold it there for like a good 5 seconds, let it go. And then you take the outer part and make sure it's settled right on the outer part, and then I like to kind of press it in with my fingers. You can use your fingers to apply your eyelashes, but I just feel like tweezers make life so much easier. So I'm just gonna do the same to the other eye. So with the very outer edge, and as you can tell, it's a very, very thin layer. Because I see so many girls wearing false eyelashes and they put so much glue on and then it just doesn't look good. Now you got your eyelashes on, you look very glamorous. And when that happens, the inner part comes undone. That's because I let the glue dry on a little bit too tacky. Just take this same thing and flip it over and put some lash glue right there. I'm actually kind of glad that happened so I could show you how to fix the problem. Yeah, you see, this only happens in a tutorial, I swear. Let the glue get too tacky, so don't do that either. Don't make mistakes. If one of the edges pops out, then you just take the end of a brush like this or the tweezers and you just plop the glue right in the inner part, right onto the lash line. Not like on your lash line, but the lash line of the false eyelashes. And then you hold it up out in the air a good 20 seconds and then you press it back in. A lot of people curl their natural eyelashes before they apply the falsies. I like to do it right after, just so I could blend my natural eyelashes in better. And this part might seem a little scary. And I like to take it right from the bottom, almost close to the root, and curl it. This kind of helps press in the eyelash and make sure your eyelashes are pretty on there, because one time I did this and my glue was still drying and your eyelashes just came right off the false eyelashes, not your real lashes, gosh! I don't know why, I just like having my eyelashes done and then finishing the bottom. And I'm just gonna take some plain old mascara. Some people do apply their mascara before they put on their eyelashes. However, the reason I don't like to do that is because I feel like my eyelashes just don't look blended in, and people do put on mascara before they put on their eyelashes just so they could get more reuse out of these lashes. Oh, the face I'm doing right now is incredible. Well, there you go. This is how I apply my false eyelashes. The inner part of my eyebrows. And like, you can barely see it,